Welcome to Aurelius Whitlock's Murder Museum.
I'm Marcus Richardson.
And I'm Nathan Hicken.
There's no time, Nathan. There was a scream. Why are you introducing yourself?
I'm sorry. You gotta go. Now, it's a surprise. Everyone's gonna start dying in the next... This is a quick time event now.
Someone played the... I need to look up who does these scenes on Discord, so I'm giving the people the shout-outs that deserve them, but someone collected some of their favorite voice clips, and they played the triggering clip of me saying... If everyone dies here, Nathan Hicken. Because you never know. You never know if it's and then there were none. You just don't know until you get there.
Oh, Marcus, that's a great idea, actually. Hold on a second.
To do and then there were none?
Yeah. And you could potentially save all of them if you figure it out fast enough.
That's awful. That would be awful. Part of this game requires... the generosity of the narrator to allow them to go slow. That'd be pretty funny, though.
Fair enough. I guess we played a little bit that in the Gala exhibit where you could save everyone, but you didn't have to.
But I did.
You
because
did.
I value life.
You got the canon good ending.
Yeah. Well, speaking of good endings, let's keep going here. I'm sure I'll do everything perfectly. Let's go to the scream. Follow the noise and the clatter.
The scream seemed to come from above you, but the clatter came from the Eastern Zoa Gardens.
So I have a choice of where I run to?
I'm just telling you what you heard and where the sounds doth come from.
Pocket Watson, why don't you run over? You're here in person, which is wonderful. So,
oh yes,
why don't you head over to the clatter we heard, and I will go upstairs and find this scream.
Yes, sir. He gives you a salute and trundles off to the garden.
Excellent.
You go up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. You go up these stairs. The rooms all seem closed, except for the Uriel's room, who you've already inspected. Quick cursory glance, that seems empty. You don't see anyone up here.
Ooh. How about that trap door that goes upward? Is that open? Is it closed?
The trap door, you can tell someone has been here. There are... skiffs of mud on the ground below the trapdoor, and does look like it's been handled. It is closed, though.
Gosh dang it. That means I need to solve a riddle on a quick turnaround, and I just took my Clippy help assistant and sent him away. So
you did do that.
I did do that. Oh, man. Can I do the... All right. Let's hear that riddle again. Nathan, could you read it to me?
One wind there is, 10 sailors row amain. 2 vessels and 1 steersman steers the twain.
See if I'm silent as I think about it, then I can cut the silence, and so no one will know how long it took. If I sit in silence for 8 minutes, no one will know.
How will they know?
They won't. Except for the fact that I'm leaving what I'm saying now in the podcast as well, which does sort of throw a wrench in it.
Don't worry, listeners. It's been 30 minutes, and hey, they'll never know.
Just checking in with Nathan after 30 minutes of absolute silence.
I got myself some dinner. It was pretty good.
All right. Let's see if I can translate this into more modern language to help me. One wind, I mean, it's already pretty modern, but Yeah, this is actually not going to be that helpful. There is one wind. 10 sailors row. I guess I don't know what amain would mean in this context. Does that mean against the wind or with the wind?
The sailors block the wind.
2 vessels and 1 steersman steers the twain, or steers them both. 2 vessels, 1 person steers.
Yes.
Which would make for odd boats. There's nothing
Indeed.
about water here.
Indeed.
Never said anything about water. I keep on thinking body parts, like Nathan gently gasping to direct me in the correct direction. Wind, 10 sailors. I mean, yeah, what did I say before? I said fingers or toes.
You did indeed.
Because I said 10 sailors, 2 vessels. So like hands would be 10 sailors, 2 vessels. I'm 1 steersman and I use both of my hands.
Yes, indeed.
But 1 wind there is, unless that just refers to some sort of unifying presence of it all. I mean, I don't see anything on this trapdoor that says you only get 1 shot, so I could just shout, head, shoulders, knees, toes, hands.
As you are shouting,
Hands doesn't do it, though?
hands does not do it.
Okay.
One moment.
Nathan is looking up whether hands exist. He's typing in the search bar right now. What is the answer to this riddle?
What are hands?
He's researching what does amain actually mean. I pretend to know, but I don't. Help.
You'll see why I'm searching this for just a second.
Nathan mouths the words as his eyes flick back and forth between his screen and the riddle.
Okay. As you are waving and shouting in front of the trapdoor.
I never said I was waving. You're making me sound like a fool. Go on.
As you are shouting in front of the trapdoor, you hear a rustling, and you turn to see the oracle has somehow shifted their cocoon, essentially, so they're facing you with their eyes still in front of their, or their hands still in front of their eyes. They open their mouth and they say, "Hands alone are not enough. Actions heard, and a breath puffed."
Oh, it's telling me what to do. Or is it telling me what to do? That sounded really cool, what you said just now, Oracle. Do I clap and blow air?
You do that and nothing happens.
I look like a fool. Why did I send Watson away? Okay, so maybe there is some object, like there's 2 things to hold, 2 vessels, or I mean, this hallway looks empty, right? There isn't anything besides the doors and proximity to Arachne.
You are correct. There's nothing, no objects you can see that would help.
Words alone are not enough. Oh, hands alone are not enough.
Hands alone.
And what was the second part of her saying?
Actions heard and a breath puffed.
Okay. Perseus has a flute that has 2 tubes on it. Is that right?
He does indeed.
I don't remember what it's called, but I do remember the description. Can I gallop down the stairs into the cellar and see if Perseus is still there?
You absolutely can, and you find an empty cellar. Perseus is
because
nowhere to be
if
seen.
you were to get onto the roof and you need the flute, it would make sense that he is the one who did it, or someone like him. Was the scream of a Perseus? I don't suppose I could tell.
You have not heard him scream. You have not heard anyone here scream. So it's not the Oracle. You did see her still dangling there. So
that's good to know. Has Watson come back yet?
He is looking for you. So as he's begun to call your name.
Okay, I'll meet him on the main floor.
Did you find anything?
I believe the scream came from the roof. It looked like it had been disturbed. Reading the riddle, I think it might require the flute of Perseus to get up there, but I cannot find him or the flute.
Aha. Well, I don't know where Perseus is, but I have found a flute, if that is at all
What?
helpful.
That's incredibly convenient. I would greatly appreciate having that flute.
Yes, sure. It's still in the garden. I left it by the other stuff.
That's crazy that you didn't collect the evidence, but that is okay.
Well, you'll see. I couldn't.
Oh no. I'll go with him over here.
You go out through the entrance to the Zoa Gardens. You see a smashed statue lying in front of the fountain. It is in pieces, are scattered everywhere. It's fallen from a great height,
Oh,
or
crap.
somehow been smashed.
Uh-oh.
And there are pieces everywhere. Would you like to further inspect?
Y'all know that broken statues, stuff made of stone don't bode well in ancient Greece. Yeah, let's look closer. Does it perhaps have the chiseled jaw of a hero? This stone work?
The pieces you can find that are scattered around, you can see it is chiseled muscle. There's a strong jawline. You see a cape, parts of a cape with a winged pattern. There's a short tunic. You can see, you find a hand that looks like it was holding something. Whatever that is gone now. It looks very realistic, very well done, except for the fact that it's been smashed on the ground.
All right, winged pattern, you say.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if Perseus had wings on him or if that was someone else. Do I recognize the face?
You gather enough pieces to put together the face, and it does look like Perseus.
Eesh. Bummer. I think this probably came from, I look up, is the roof within close enough proximity to this shattered statue?
If the statue were to tumble off this roof, it would land here, correct?
Yeah. Dang.
Watson hands you the flute.
I found this nearby. I'm.
As he looks at the puzzle piece you've assembled,
Oh my word.
Yeah. Now might be a good time to educate us on petrification, yet another entry in the book gifted to me by the Minotaur. Petrification begins at the eyes of the victim and spreads out from there. Once the whole head has been turned to stone, the rest swiftly follows. It is generally considered a swift death. From the eyes. Ooh. I don't know, I just pictured someone with just a stone head and still like flailing arms. Nightmarish. Well, I don't think we're gonna do much to help this poor fellow. But we can take his flute and
loot the body.
Unlike most of the times I loot a body, I have a legitimate reason to want this flute. But, I mean, puzzling together what we have here, I don't suppose we can tell anything from his posture or... actually, it might be more important that I make sure I don't miss anything on the roof. No, let's still look at the body. Is there anything else to discern here? Was he caught by surprise?
He looks surprised, perhaps horrified.
I'll be honest, that was kind of a dumb question because this is a shattered, petrified person.
Yes.
And I heard a scream, so I should have known.
The mouth is open in scream or yell or something. They were standing, so you can tell that they were not crouched or
Sitting
lying down.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
Thus. And they were holding something in their hand, about the size of a shoebox, if you were to guess.
Oh. So not the flute?
No.
I mean, gosh, by coming here, if someone was on the roof, they could have escaped, which is a big bummer. But I think I take the flute and I head back to the trap door.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna play a tune, a little ditty in honor of my dear acquaintance Perseus.
Despite having never played a flute before, the sound that you managed to make this flute, the sound that you make this flute sing is gorgeous. It is ethereal, and the trapdoor clicks open, and a small little ladder tumbles down.
And I go up.
You go up, and you find yourself on the roof of the temple. Blue skies overhead. You're on a gorgeous Greek island. There's a nice breeze ruffling your toga. But you need to make sure to watch your step because the angle is steep. In fact, if you're not constantly balancing yourself, you will fall either into the pool side or the garden side.
I realize that homeboy just died by turning to stone, and I brought literally no protection or anything up here onto the roof. There was a mirror, I suppose. I could have brought the mirror. That's a thing, right? Is that just Harry Potter?
That is correct. As Watson, who's behind you,
yes. Mirrors typically would save the users from any ill results of petrification. Basilisks, gorgons, all effective against.
Well, I'm wondering if we should, if the mirror is too big, shatter off pieces. I would hate to turn you into an inanimate object besides being a pocket watch, which you've been known to be.
Yes, I appreciate that. Would you like me to fetch some glass?
Yes, let's see if we can fashion some looking devices just for additional protection as we look around this place.
Right.
you go down. There was a mirror in Uriel's room. It is large. It's like too big to carry. But
if you really like, we could smash it and take pieces.
Yeah, I mean, much worse things have been shattered here at the temple today.
All right. Watson looks at it for a moment, tears off a strip of his toga, wraps it around his knuckles, and punches the mirror as hard as he can. And perhaps surprisingly to you, it shatters immediately. Watson lifts weights. He goes to the gym. This guy's buff. It shatters immediately. And he plucks two fairly handheld pieces of glass out of it, wraps it in a strip of toga, and hands it to you, and keeps one for himself.
Well done. That's why you're in charge here.
Quite right.
Okay. Well, let's go again to the roof. Did the trapdoor close on its own? Is that a thing?
Trapdoor is still open. It was not long enough, or was not closed manually.
Okay, so maybe Perseus wanted to close it behind him. And yeah, back up to the roof, which we walk across carefully so we do not fall in.
Yes. As you walk across, it's pretty bare. There's some ornamentation, some carving on the roof. You come about 20 paces away from the trapdoor and you find a small, flat patch. It's been packed with dirt and mud. It looks handmade. And on that little patch, there is a vaguely rectangular outline of blood, about the size of a shoebox.
Again with the shoebox. Watson, have we seen anything of these dimensions?
No, I dare say I haven't. Strange.
Nathan, help me make sure I'm visualizing this correctly. You're saying there's a flat patch?
So the roof is pointy, but
Right.
someone has created a little like flat shelf with like mud and stuff and shaped it so
Okay.
it's not pointy in this small shoebox-sized area. So something was
Okay.
there on the little platform they made. It is not there anymore, but there is an
Okay.
outline in blood.
How does the size and shape of this compare to the shrines downstairs?
It's smaller, so it doesn't look like it was a shrine.
Okay.
That makes sense. There's no hint of smoke or burning or anything. Just looks like something was sat here that is no longer there.
Does it look like the thing had blood on it? You said there was blood. Is that on the mud or around?
On the mud. So it does look like it was there. There's a drop or two forward from it. It looked like whatever's there had blood on it. Someone picked it up, and there's a couple droplets.
Well, not to be morbid, but something that is generally the size of a shoebox is a head. I don't know if we do decapitations here at the Murder Museum, but... By the way, my certainty that someone would be dead was pretty on point. Someone wasn't just smithing. They were... but I can't say petrified with a lisp, though. Petrified.
Turn to
Turn
stone.
to stone. There we go. We got it at the same time. Man, I do not know what's going on here. It's not great, though. I should check. Anything else, like, of note here? I can see all around the temple from here, yes?
Yes, you can.
I can see everywhere. Does this mud look like it was packed in... I mean, the dryness should help me know how long it's been here. Has it been here longer than just this afternoon?
If it had been there over a day, it would have blown away in the breeze. So it does look like this afternoon. Yes.
Okay. What was Perseus doing? Did he commit suicide? No. He was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I do think he was a lover scorned. I think that's my best theory of what was up with him. Heracles said he seemed afflicted with something and implied that could have been love sickness. We also have this working theory that Uriel was a Gorgon. Perseus has been around Gorgons before. There could be some history there. And also, we know that in Uriel's room, there's the note that says, "Meet me in the corridor," meaning someone wanted to meet her indiscreetly. Did it say "my love" on that note? Or did it just say, yo dog?
I believe so. I can't find my note on that. But
It has been lost to time. Only you, dear listener, know.
I believe she had a note with "my love" on it.
Yeah. Okay. What is happening here? Okay. Well, maybe the mirror was unnecessary, overly cautious, but better safe than sorry.
Exactly. Now you have a little shank that you can use in protection as well.
Nifty. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back downstairs.
Before you go, so you can see both the pool and you can see the garden. On the garden side, you can see the smashed statue on the ground. Again, you are looking at exactly if you were to tumble off, you would land in a very similar place where you'd be standing right there. If you go to the left, you can just see the pool. You can, since the water is so crystal clear, you can actually see something small from this far away has settled at the bottom of the pool. It is box-shaped.
I see. Yes, I should have asked. About what I saw from here. So, whatever Perseus had just now ended up over there. Because that was not there when I was at the pool previously, yes?
That was not correct.
Okay. Well, I might need to figure out more about how to get in there. Okay, with that, am I...
You're good.
Good to leave the... Okay. I want to ask the Oracle something.
Okay.
Wise Oracle Arachne, I know that you hear all within the halls of the temple. With your superior hearing, can you tell me the location of the flautist last evening? He seems to always be playing. I guess not if he's trying to be discreet. So...
But you're essentially asking the whereabouts of Perseus?
I am just... it occurs to me that maybe no one went up to the roof last night. Maybe that's just something that happened now. But her ability to hear and this musical instrument that needed to be played makes me wonder if there's something I can learn from her, I suppose.
The Oracle turns to you and lowers her eyes. Lowers her hands, sorry. Lowers...
Right.
The Oracle turns to you and lowers her hands.
Silent the night, but twice played today. Open and look, tan goes to gray.
Open and look. Twice today. I think I am the second time, so maybe the roof wasn't accessed. Pocket Watson can help me with this. Am I understanding right that she is saying that the flute was played twice and one of those times was by myself?
That would be what I understood. However, I would keep in mind that the Oracle was probably not the most reliable witness last night.
Why would that be? She wasn't drunk.
But if she had a sleeping draft as normal...
Oh. Okay. So the Minotaur was saying that they always give her the sleeping draft to keep her from screaming in the night.
Yes.
Okay. That is good to know. She's saying that the flute was played twice, and tan turns to gray would be referring to him turning to stone on the roof after he looked at whatever is in the box, is my assumption. Okay. Well, Arachne, do you know if jealousy exists amongst the heroes that attend, that are here staying at the temple?
Killing the monster, loving the nun, tricked by the gods, their time is done.
None?
None.
N-U-N? Can I hear how she spelled that?
You get the sense that she definitely spelled it N-U-N.
Well, that's not very Greek. Every time you say one of these, I feel like I need to hear it 3 times. Tricked by the gods. Killing the monster. Well, Perseus is the only one of the 3 heroes that I would consider killing the monster. Heracles faced many foes, but Perseus, we know him for the one. Loving the nun. Tricked by the gods. Was Perseus tricked by the gods? Talking to the Oracle often gives more questions than answers.
I find the same thing.
Yes.
But I rather think you're on the right lines with this, actually.
Sorry, I went a little cockney there.
I think I'll leave it there for now.
Okay.
And speak to the Oracle again if I need to. I mean, there are people here to tell about the, I assume, absolute death of Perseus. I don't know how easy it is to glue someone back together.
Yeah. It's a lot of pieces.
Back in the central atrium, though, I want to reflect again on what I discovered in the shrines. We saw something given to Zeus, bread.
Yes.
And from my guide, I see that bread is for finding what was lost.
Yes.
The only hero here I remember that has a relationship with Zeus is Heracles being his son. Everyone knows of Zeus. And then Phorcys was given the gift of sage for completing a quest. Is what sage is for. I remember seeing or hearing about Phorcys previously in this exhibit. Can you remind me who Phorcys is the god of?
Phorcys is a primordial sea god and the parent of the Gorgon sisters.
Opened and gaped, saddened and shocked, seeing the monster, finished and rocked.